Hey everybody, today I wanted to do another product review on Levels grass-fed whey protein concentrate. This is the pure chocolate flavor. So again, things to know, it's 100% grass-fed. So I'll talk about that in a little bit. But we have whey protein concentrate. So as many of you guys know, that's steady protein powders, there's isolate, there's concentrate, there's casein, there's many different types of protein in terms of whey. And so the important thing to know with whey is you're going to have a little more lactose, which is milk sugar, and you're going to have a little bit of more fat. So isolate usually has like very little to no fat, so it's going to be higher in protein per scoop. Concentrate, you're going to have a little bit of fat. So example, 2.5 grams of fat per scoop. So that's really not that much fat, but that does add a little bit of nutrients that the whey has, that milk and dairy have, that you're not going to get in isolate because they isolate out the fat. And a lot of the fat soluble vitamins are found obviously in the fat. So vitamin A, vitamin E, and then the fat made up in dairy is conjugated linoleic acid, which is CLA. That's been shown to boost fat burning and metabolism and stuff like that. So this is whey protein concentrate. I'm just going to go over the macronutrients real quick. I'll dive into the flavor, the texture, some pros and cons. So for one scoop, you have 130 calories, you have 2.5 grams of fat, and you have 3 carbohydrates, 2 coming from sugar, 2 grams of sugar, so that's lactose. So those that have issues with dairy, lactose is usually the issue that they have. So if you're like really sensitive to dairy, you probably best to avoid concentrate, maybe go towards isolate, just because there's not going to be any milk sugars, or little or none. And then for one scoop, you have 24 grams of protein. So that's pretty good, 130 calories, 24 grams of protein. That's pretty standard that you're going to find in a whey, maybe a little less calories, a little more protein, or vice versa. And so this is the pure chocolate flavor, but I do want to note something that's important about Levels is not only are they grass-fed, but they are also very clean. They preach clean right here, they preach simplicity on their labels. So I'm going to read through the ingredients really quick. Super short list. Most protein powders have like 42 ingredients with added vitamins and minerals and all that kind of stuff. But this is just grass-fed whey protein concentrate. You have cocoa powder. You have sunflower lecithin, which is just a thickener that you're going to see in practically every powder, or some soy lecithin or sunflower lecithin. So you're dodging the soy, so that's been a big pro for many people. And then the sweeteners are monk fruit and stevia. So those are more natural 0-calorie sweeteners out there. And so those that are looking to avoid sucralose or asulfame potassium, or maybe sugar alcohols that are found in other sweeteners that bother your stomach, this is pretty clean if you just do well with stevia, with monk fruit. There is one kind of con to this powder that I'm just gonna note quickly, is that because it's simple, because there's not thickeners and a lot of added sweeteners and stuff, the taste isn't as like vibrant, and like, you know, there's some protein powders out there that have a very sweet like taste that you can pick up really quick, and this is kind of a lighter flavor, still sweet. One other thing, it's not the best. I've had it with water. It wasn't my favorite. The flavor just wasn't super good. But I mean, there's a lot of benefits to this powder, and I think this powder would be great if you did milk, if you did ice, if you blended it up with a banana or something like that. There could be big benefit, big taste difference to that. So mixability was super simple. I just found it to be a little thin. So again, we have, this is a concentrate, 100% grass-fed. Thing about grass-fed is the benefits of grass-fed stuff usually are found in the fats. The fats usually are more nutrient dense, with more omega-3 fats, with more vitamin A, vitamin E, conjugated linoleic acid and stuff like that. Those profiles are going to be, the benefits of grass-fed stuff are usually going to be found in the fats. So it's not that big of a variable or difference, but it's still good to know it's grass-fed if you care about the environment. Grass-fed, 100% grass-fed stuff is just better for our environment. It's more sustainable agriculture. So if you're a supporter in that, that can be something you can think of. So that's just the kind of the rundown of this protein. Great amino acid score. I don't know if you can see it. We have 5.4 grams of BCAAs per serving. So I think I ran through most of this stuff. This is the chocolate flavor. Could be really good with other things. I just don't really recommend it with water, but it's a reasonable price. It's concentrate. Concentrate's gonna be a little bit cheaper in price too, compared to like hydrolyzed whey or isolate or things like that. So if you're looking for something simple that maybe you could add into your smoothies, they have many other flavors than just this. I think they have a vanilla bean and I think a coffee one or something like that. So this is Levels Whey. Hope you guys enjoyed this quick review and found a benefit to you guys. Please subscribe and continue watching my videos. Thank you so much.